officers, there's 2 in there. 1 driver still unconscious. Passenger 1, he's not awake. No pulse, guys. Dispatch, we require EHS to be on scene. We've got 1 male subject, no pulse. 1 driver still breathing, conscious. Fire's on scene now. We're trying. This guy here, he needs to be extracted. Okay, we're arresting you for impaired driving. Jack, go! No. Goodbye. Hold on. Joseph. Alright, Austin, you're under arrest for impaired driving. You have a right to retain and instruct lawyer without delay, okay? Dispatch, we've got 1 male in custody right now. We've got to take him to the hospital for an assessment to make sure he's fine. We've got 1 male arrested for impaired driving causing death.
Hi, my name is Constable Duma with the Eskasoni RCMP. I hope you guys enjoyed our mock accident scene. We've done this about 5 or 6 times in the past 10 years. We've always partnered up with the Eskasoni Fire Department, Native Alcohol and Drug, the RCMP. Now we've got some counselors on scene just in case someone gets emotionally disturbed by what they see. But it's really important to let the young people know the dangers of drinking and driving and what can actually happen. You can show them a video in class, which is good, but when you show them the accident and the damaged car and the firemen taking the bodies out and parents that are upset, like we had some actors that were upset because their children died, it kind of hits a little bit harder in the video. We've partnered up with all these organizations to try to give the graduating class a really good sense of the dangers of drinking and driving, and it has been working so far. We're never going to give up on them, and they're all great kids, and hopefully they learn something from this.
Okay. Hi, my name is Constable Gaetanne Stevens here at the Eskasoni Detachment. My role here was the responding officer and arresting officer of an impaired driver with 1 fatality. After the exercise was done, and I took a couple breaths after and looked around, I noticed all the faces and all the emotional looks on everybody's faces, that it almost felt like it was real. Once we ended the scene, we kind of got everybody all huddled together and just kind of debriefed and about what happened. And it really hits home for everybody because I know everybody has lost somebody in a tragic accident or an impaired driver. My message out to the kids or the youths or even adults that impaired driving could be by drugs or alcohol. Just know that when you take those keys and you drive behind the wheel, that you're responsible for everybody on that road. My motto is safe arrival or no arrival. Please find somebody else to drive for you if you're going to decide to drink. Have a great graduation. Thank you.
My name is Constable Jason Bernard. I'm with the Community and Aboriginal Diversity Section Policing from Eskasoni, fluent in Mi'kmaq, at 24.5 years police service, all First Nation. The scenario we had here today was to educate, I guess, a mock accident about an impaired driver causing death. And the role I had, and Constable Stevens, was we're the responding officers for the 911 call. Responded to impaired driver accident scene. So responded to the Arena Road upon arrival. we came across a beige Impala with 2 occupants, 1 passenger who appeared to be deceased, and 1 driver, both blood covered. Called the ABMHS fire department. We checked the pulse for the passenger. He was passed away, and we got the driver out, who was fine, and arrested him on scene for impaired causing death. So the whole scenario of this is trying to educate the youths out there how important it is, especially this time of year where youths graduate thinking, hey, they're invincible. But what we're trying to get across is don't drink and drive, even if you have 1, or don't use drugs. They're just about as lethal, and then if you're impaired by drug, you can also be charged with impaired driving. And that's it. Thank you.
My name is Austin Johnson, and I'm from Eskasoni, Nova Scotia, and I'm 20 years old, and I've volunteered to come do a drive mock interview for N.A.D.A.C.A. And the emotions I felt through this experience was actually really touching, because it was hearing the other actors, and like it just made me think that like in the real world that actually happens. You lose people through driving under the influence.
I'm DJ Bernard. I'm from Eskasoni. I'm 17, and I was the passenger in the drunk driving mock accident. Drunk driving is actually pretty dangerous. And people think it's all fun and games, but it's not fun when you get hurt.
Anyways, today, we got a call from Duma to do a mock exercise here at the N.A.D.A.C.A Memorial Arena. And it's been a great experience for the children, and it seems like it, also for us too, getting training with the Jaws of Life, showing the children, that dangers of drinking and driving, and just being able to give them that experience was, that's the most rewarding part of it.
My name is Matthew Gould, also known as MR Gould here in the community of Eskasoni. I'm a full-time youth support worker for Eskasoni Mental Health, and also a volunteer firefighter for our department here in Eskasoni. I was a parent of this scene here, the video shoot we did. It felt so real to me, and kind of like shocking at the same time, trying to act real and thinking it's fake. So giving a shout out to the crew here, even for the kids out there. Like I work with youths, with sports, with mental health here, and sports and recreation. So I'm always on the go, and it's kind of scary, right? So just a heads up for all you people, graduating and having the safe prom and have a good graduation. So be safe, don't drink and drive.
Hi, I'm Kenna Gould. I work for Eskasoni Mental Health, and my experience was that it was very scary, kind of. Like I was the mom of the deceased, and even though I was acting, real tears came out, and I can't imagine like what real mothers and real parents have to go through, real family members. So don't drink and drive.
Jenean Denny. I work with mental health and Eskasoni sports and recreation. So I came in as a crisis worker, part of mental health. And the thing that hit me hard was being a mother of 3 and how this is everyday real life and just the reaction. And when I was consoling the mother, there was real tears, and I even felt like, oh my God, I needed a napkin. So I even asked her like privately, I said, are you okay? Like just to make sure she was okay. And she's like, yeah. But just that feeling alone, it hit home. Thanks.
My name is Clifton Cremo. I work with N.A.D.A.C.A, the Native Alcohol and Drug Abuse Counseling Association. Been working there for a couple of years now, and we put together this mock scene with the RCMP, working with the RCMP and the Eskasoni Mental Health with AIM, the Eskasoni Youth Motivators, who volunteered, and we have We had students who volunteered, and this is for the graduating class because it is graduation party season, and you always want people to be safe.
Hi, my name is Levi Denny. I work for Eskasoni Sports and Recreation, and I'm part of the group that formed the AIM group, the Eskasoni Youth Motivators, and we do workshops and all sorts of stuff at the school. And today we did a mock video, a mock accident for Safe Grad, and just to show the kids, an instant can change a life. Instant can change a lot of people's lives, and then our message to young kids is not to let a moment of adrenaline change the rest of your life, because an instant could change everything. As we saw here, there's the fatality, and some people were involved, and some people were unhappy, and then we just wanted to help kids make the right choices at the right times. And
so I just want to close and make sure I thank those people that were involved in our mock exercise. We couldn't have done it without the support of N.A.D.A.C.A, the RCMP. We had Constable Duma Bernard and Constable Jason Bernard. We had Barrie Bernard and Peyton come as the camera crew. We had the grade 12 students. They were great, very attentive. We had the mental health, Eskasoni Mental Health and Sports and Rec also get involved in the accident, the Eskasoni Fire Department, the Eskasoni Health Services. And if I miss anybody else, thank you for being there. And if you weren't here this year, make sure you're there for us next year. We would really greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And again, do not drink and drive. Thank you.